for him? You want to see him?
Yes, sir.
Let me see your hands up again. Let me see your hands up. Okay. Your hands will continue waving until footballer is here. His Excellency, the Executive of River State, Chief Vice Chairman Weekend, and the Campaign Council. On behalf of PDP River State, I want to invite the man of the moment, the incoming governor of River State, Similaye Fubara, as he's coming. Let me see your hands up.
Anywhere you go, you go in our window. Americana, anywhere you go, you go in our window. Americana, 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 anywhere you go, you go in our window. Anywhere you go, you go in our window.
To the people. Power to the women. PDP. Power to our youth. PDP. Power to our elders. PDP. Power to Opobo. PDP. Power to Nkoro. PDP. Power to River State. PDP. Your Excellency, our leader, and other leaders of the states that are here, the chairman of Opobo Nkoro, and other leaders of Opobo Nkoro that are here, elders of Opobo and kings, leaders, chiefs that are here to support us. Ladies and gentlemen, Obane Manu. Obane Manu. I don't think I need to campaign here.
No way.
A very big thank you on behalf of the candidates that are here to our leader,
and the leaders of PDP in the state for finding us suitable at this time to run this race. That is the only thing I can say, because where, how? But my promise to the leadership of PDP is we will not disappoint you.
No way.
God will be on our side as we carry on, and go ahead with this task. For the Opobo people, appreciate this opportunity with your votes. Every single vote, use it to make that statement.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, I don't need to campaign. Because if I say I want to campaign, what do I need to tell you? The present government has given you road. The present government is doing land reclamation. The government has already planned to give you a ring road. You can expect more and more when we come on board.
Yes, sir.
So you see the reason why we just need to dance and say thank you, and thank you. In fact, let's get another one Christian song again.
Father, to you be all the glory.
Thank you, and God bless you all.
PDP! Are you happy?
Yes, sir.
You want to see the originator, the composer of Eyendeba?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Give me that music, give me that music. I'm not sure you want to hear from the governor. Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
You want to hear from the governor?
Yes, sir.
No, this crowd you are dumb. This is Opobo. This is Nkoro. I beg. Let me know whether you are happy that His Excellency, the performing governor, the man who has transformed River State, is here in your midst. Let me see your hands up. Let me see your hands up. Let me see your hands up. Opobo Nkoro, you are too much. Opobo Nkoro, you are too much. We are going to be generating till the governor will be here. We are going to be generating till the governor will come here. Let me call the zonal coordinator of this district to invite His Excellency, the Executive Governor of River State.
Your Excellency, the Governor of River State, I am not in any way qualified to invite this wonderful man who has transformed River State, who has put River State on the pedal of success and growth. Let me, ladies and gentlemen, very humbly and respectfully, call on the POS Africa, His Excellency, Ezewo Nyesom Wike, to come and talk to the people. Your Excellency.
if you don't want to produce a governor. Opobo Nkoro, do you want to produce a governor?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure you want to produce a governor?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, let me find out whether I really want to produce a governor. PDP!
Power to the people.
It is now you have made an application, but up till now we have not seen that seriousness. Do you want us to withdraw?
No!
Do you want us to withdraw?
No!
Then you do better now. PDP!
Power to the people!
Power to the people!
PDP!
Power to Opobo Nkoro!
PDP!
Power to South River Southeast!
PDP!
Power to our women!
PDP!
Power to the youth!
PDP!
Power to simplify!
PDP! Now, whoa! Opobo mana governor! Opobo mana governor! Opobo mana governor! Hey, we don't emphasize Opobo mana governor!
My dear good people of Opobo Nkoro, our dear leaders, let me sincerely thank the people of Opobo Nkoro and their leadership, and also use it to thank the Honorable of Opobo and the Council of Chiefs for receiving us warmly this morning. In fact, when we went to see His Majesty, it was very clear that the people of Opobo Nkoro are ready to lead River State come May 29, 2023.
That's all!
I told the Honorable of Opobo, in this life we are in, nobody knows whom God will use to bless anybody.
Yes, sir.
I told the Honorable of Opobo, it is as yet during your reign, during your tenure, Opobo got road. Before now, nobody could go to Opobo Nkoro by road.
Yes, sir.
Was it possible?
No way.
Was it possible?
No way.
It was during our administration that this was made possible. We give God all the glory.
Yes, sir.
We thank God for what He has done. Again, I told the Honorable of Opobo, the time has come. Under your tenure, you are going to produce the governor of River State.
Now, wow!
Now, you remember in 2015, when one of your sons came, God used me and knocked him out.
Technical knockout.
You know why? You know why? Ubenka watagacha.
Atagacha.
Ubenka watagacha.
Atagacha.
Now in 2023, God is using me, bringing Ubenka Characha to now be the governor.
That's so.
You see how the word is?
Yes, sir.
God's time is the
Best.
God's time is the
Best.
Who would ever thought of all the struggle, whether it will come to River Southeast, whether it will be River Rhine, whoever thought it will be from Opobo Nkoro?
Nobody.
So this election, we don't need to campaign to you. It is your election.
Yes, sir.
If you say you don't want a governor, let it be with you. You don't want to produce a governor? You don't want to produce a governor?
We want to.
You want to produce governor?
Yes.
Unu choro governor?
Yes.
Unu like the governor ka?
Yes.
Unu buruga wow. Now ask yourself, if me, who is not from Opobo Nkoro, can have the heart to give you road, what more? Your own son, who will be given this red barrow. Do you know what this called is? This is the power of the governor.
Yes, sir.
This is the power of the what?
Governor.
Now this red barrow, now be the cost everything. Now this red
Pyro.
if you don't get time, you not going to sign anything.
He didn't dare.
If you didn't dare,
He didn't dare.
if you didn't dare,
He didn't dare.
but in his own case, the red barrow day.
He did.
The barrow, but he day.
He did.
He day.
He did.
He day.
He did.
He day.
He did.
He day.
did.
Take him. Take him.
Sifu bara
with Nigeria, there must be the principle of equity, there must be the principle of fairness, there must be the principle of what?
Justice.
And that's why when we say Iyendeba,
Iyendeba.
Iyendeba, 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 Iyendeba. Iyendeba, 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 Iyendeba.
Don't you like that principle?
We like them both.
Is it not a good one?
Very good.
Now, the governorship one is set to not be so.
Now so.
Barempiki is set to not be so.
Now so.
Abiante is set to not be so.
Now so.
Adolfo is set to not be so.
Now so.
The other one, him, Balolo, Adawari, council chairman, party chairman, they go meet her. Tell you where we go. Not be so.
Now so.
Not be so.
Now so.
If you like us,
we like you.
If you hate us,
we hate you.
If you push us,
we push you.
If you fall for us,
we fall for you.
If somebody says no like you go force yourself.
No way.
You go force yourself.
No.
Maybe one person say I love you, you say you love him.
Now so.
If somebody say you hate you, you go say you love him.
No.
Far, far, far.
Far,
far, far.
far.
As I was coming to Opobo Nkoro, I was reading on social media. One Abia Sekibo, he said, I'm not a man of integrity. Ask him, what did he make about Sunjo Sakam? Ask him, I was a minister, I was not sacked.
No way.
I resigned to run for governorship of Rivers State.
Yes, sir.
And I ran and I won.
Yes, sir.
Ask him, he mean resign?
No.
Ask him, why he resign?
No.
Why they sack him?
And pursue him.
See, man, when they side, they come talk to me. Are we equal?
No way.
Are we equal?
No way.
Rivers State people know those who cause problems for their local governments. They are not broad in my hand.
No way.
I've never one day. You come out and say what there's none. Come. This is live coverage. Talk up.
Blood plenty.
We will show you. We will show you your reporter.
God.
We will show you your reporter.
God.
As all of them come here, I need to feel the pain. Say even if you get money for bank, you know if you go collect the money.
No way.
I need to feel the pain.
We dey feel that.
And I sure say they depend on that.
It depends us.
And I sure say they depend on that.
It depends us.
So this is what Central Bank do. And I know that can back.
We not like him.
I know that can.
We not like him.
Tell me how you say they remove the world currency. No be so.
That's so.
But the one way say they bring, they honor the CI.
No way.
Can you buy fuel?
No way.
Can you buy anything to eat again?
No way.
Now tell me, anybody who say in love Nigeria, when they run the election, they support this thing where CBN do. And I go vote for them?
No.
And I go vote for them?
No.
Now enemies of Nigeria, now then they support this type of thing. I believe, say, they not tell President Buhari the correct thing. Because if they tell him, as me and they go the same time, 29 May, No, be am.
Now be am the same time.
But they go the same time. Nobody go stay one day past each
No
other.
way.
So, me I know say the man would like to finish well and go. No be so.
Now so.
As me I dey finish well, they
Go.
So I no go say anything will go bad. Advice and that kind of thing. Now people when don't like him, now then they plot all these things. Do you understand me? But I believe say, him go hear the cries of Nigerians. Do you understand me?
Yes, so.
Nobody go tell me say now because of corruption, now they do this, you know.
No be true.
When did they fight corruption for 3 months, all of us they go. 3 months, now you go fight the corruption.
No.
No be so. No be so. This policy now policy where people they target. Say make an invest. When I invest, and I'll go demonstrate. When I demonstrate, the riot come. When riot come, they say, oh, no, don't fit the election again. Then they go say, we could do interim government. And I go support interim government.
No way.
No matter the provocation, I go tell everybody, Melembe. This election we go do am. This election we go do am. This election we go do am. Because nothing go stop Opobo Nkoro to the governor. Nothing. God don't ordain am.
Yes, so.
So anybody where they do anything, make we vex, to go protest, to go fight, make enemies come capitalize on that.
No way.
To say they don't postpone the election.
No way.
Now interim government. Far. This election, now by a PVC, no be so.
Now so.
This election, now by waiting.
PVC.
Now by waiting.
PVC.
This election, not be election of Kabalo. Now election of what? Nigerians.
Now so.
Now election of what?
Nigerians.
Kabal stay where you did. Allow Nigerians to use their PVC and vote for their son to become governor.
Now so.
For Barinada and Piggy to become senator.
Now so.
For Abiante to go back to the House of Reps.
Now so.
For Adolphus to go to the assembly.
He don't finish.
Not be so.
Now so.
Make nobody try them to say they won't do anything when they go score to this election. If those people will be agents, devil will go see them.
Now so.
All this when they plot this button, them and devil will go meet.
They will meet.
Not be so I talk.
Now so.
Not be so I talk.
Now so.
We go use our PVC to do what?
Prepare them.
What do we do?
We can prepare them.
Opobo Nkoro, you are the best. You are the most entertaining.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm not surprised. You want to produce governor, you're not going to be the best. You must be the best now. If you not be the best, people going to talk. Not be so.
Not so.
Not going to tell our children where they're going to do yaga here. Tell us somebody stop that rubbish.
Bobo juice.
Tell us somebody stop that
rubbish.
This is one for no be am. This is one for no be am.
Nahimo.
Proper one for. So tell those people who I don't know where they come from, maybe they stop making those. Now they stop to make
noise.
If not, Opobo Nkoro go verse. So if they verse now, they will say be make an verse. Now minimum make an verse.
They go pursue.
No be then they make an verse.
Now demo.
Make you cool down or make your people know.
Cool down.
So I thank you so much.
Yes, so
I have said before I leave May 29, I must sign your ring road. That is the gift I give honor, because your son has shown he's a dependable and loyal person.
That's so.
And when a child washes his hand well, he eats with the
elders.
Not be so.
Not so.
He has washed his hand well, and he has been invited to the table of
elders.
We now wait on the old men. Now they're going to take care of with the old men. Not be so.
Not so.
Not be so.
Not so.
So I will sign that ring road, and he has no choice but to finish that
ring road.
He has no choice but to finish that
ring road.
In my handover note, I go make an express. I go make a what in?
Express.
I go talk and say, now the covenant Now the agreement, when me and Opobo Nkoro people enter, so when you come, make infinity reading grow where they say, no be so.
Na so.
No be so.
Na so.
Agreement na.
Agreement.
Agreement na.
Agreement.
What is they prepare them?
It is sweet us.
As it is sweet
us, he go the pay. As it is pay, he go the sweet us. As it is sweet us, he go the pay. As it is pay, na so he go the sweet us. As it is sweet us, he go the pay them. As it is pay, he go the sweet us. As it is sweet us, he go the pay them. As it is pay them, he go the sweet us.
You know, Opobo Nkoro people. I cannot take happiness given everything I beg. And I don't cannot too much. Thank you and God bless you.
All right, shall we take the national anthem from brass?
Never miss a moment. Instant breaking news from all over the globe. Live streaming of your favorite programs delivered directly to you. Watch anytime from anywhere on your mobile or smart devices. Download the TVC News app today. Available on Google Play and Apple Store.
Mental health has to do with cognitive, behavioral, and emotional well-being. It is all about how people think, feel, and behave. People with mental health challenges may find it difficult to take proper control of their behavioral, emotional, and physical well-being. Based on this, the promotion, protection, and restoration of mental health should be regarded as a vital concern of individuals, communities, societies, and the government. The World Health Organization estimated that 1 in every 4 persons is at risk of a mental health challenge at some point in time in his or her lifetime. And with the estimated population of more than 200 million, it implies that more than 50 million Nigerians may be at risk of having a mental health challenge at some point in time in their lifetime. But despite the worrying situation in the country, it appears.
In the words of UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, plastic waste is now found in most remote areas of the planet. It kills marine life and is doing a major harm to communities that depend on fishing and tourism. On this edition of Green Angle, we get to see how a school teacher in Lagos, Nigeria, is making a meaningful impact in eliminating plastic pollution, one step at a time. Welcome. I am Esther Mokwariola. Plastic waste remains a global concern, even though there are numerous strategies being adopted to contain its harmful effects on the environment. Here in Lagos, Nigeria, the situation isn't different, and with an ever-increasing population in a relatively small area, the task may be challenging.
There's a significant reduction in the volume of our waste that gets to the lagoon and the front now, and that credit goes to our Governor, Mr. Sanwo-Olu, for a lot of work that's been done on our drainages, and at the same time for tenements, for ensuring that they are patronizing PSP rather than catfisher. So the volume that we used to take from our marine team on a daily basis really gone significantly down, way below half now. So it shows that people inland are doing a lot of right things, but there's still a lot more to do.
However, some local startups, organizations and individuals have taken it upon themselves to promote a sustainable environment through converting plastic waste into valuables.
Good evening. Nice to see you.
One of such is a school teacher, Mrs. Ekpeyang Nduenso, who is fighting plastic pollution through upcycling and recycling. Here at her home, she has converted used plastic containers into planters to grow some vegetables.
My interest in using plastic as a recyclable started in July, 3rd of July 2021, when FEF International came to my school. And they introduced Eco School Nigerian project. And in Eco School Nigerian project, they look at 5 aspects of it. They talk about upcycling, they talk about recycling, they talk about composting, they talk about organic farming and tree planting. And then when we started, they told us that that whatever we found in our environment that we feel that is a waste is not a waste until it's completely wasted. I would say it is a waste. So I was like, how? They now say the PET bottles that you have around you, you can use it for something. So that was when they now brought the idea of turning to a planter, PET bottle planter and tires planter.
And at her school, where she is the science teacher, she enlightens her students about the dangers of plastic waste and trains.
Am I on it? Am I on it? Settle? Settle? Cool it down? All right. Put it, one of you should put it, remove the stool. Sit on it and relax properly. Sit on it, Rocky Bar. Yeah.
With the help of recycling now, I'm able to like gain more. What we did today like this now, I can be able to do it and generate income also. And I'll be able to impact skills on my fellow students and others too.
Aside from these used plastics being converted into Ottoman seats, they're also given out to recycling companies in exchange for cash.
The last time we collected money from our wallet, we used the money to buy things for the students. We bought them glass cup, and we also bought them water container. That's container for them to get water. The reason why we are doing is that we want to just reduce the use of sachet water in the school.
Now let's take it to Ogun State, where an artist is fighting against plastic pollution by creating mosaic portraits out of old flip-flops. A 29-year-old Ebipade Komboye is leaving nothing to chance but saving the planet through art.
Abeokuta, capital city of Ogun State. We are here to meet a young graduate of arts from Auchi Polytechnic, Edo State, Ebipade Komboye, who has carved a niche for himself, converting old and used flip-flops into creative works of art. Ebipade's love for this style of mosaic art began from his university days, and in 2019, he decided to take it up as a profession. Ebipade sources for his own materials, washes, disinfects, cuts them to bits, then separates the various colors of flip-flops into plastic containers before they are joined together to form a masterpiece. With an eye for detail, ensuring every piece captures the beauty of art he creates, most of his works take him about 2 to 3 months to complete. He believes his style of art will reduce the amount of non-degradable waste in the environment and promote sustainable solutions.
My name is Komboye Ebipade Eugene. I'm a native of Opobo local government area and Obujo Southwest. I started drawing at a very tender age, and even after I finished secondary school, I was about going for my degree. Nobody actually discouraged me. They were all in support of my decision. I trained at Auchi Polytechnic as a painter, and ever after graduation, I've been a full-time studio practitioner, recycling flip-flops into mosaic. The material is not something I can take credit for. Even it has been in the school system. Many people have used it over time. So, but immediately after it was given as an assignment most times. So immediately after assignment, people will just forget about it. But personally, I think there's something that just resonates with sticking things one after the other, and The moment I got the material, it's just click. Before the material, I've worked with collage, cutting papers into tiny bits to create art. I've worked with grains of rice, I colored them, and I've worked with buttons. So having this one, it was like just like a door that was just opened for me. Minimally, for the smaller size of work I've done, I've spent up to 5 weeks. And for those ones that are behind me, some of them are up to 2 months. I have to rearrange and all, the process is just there. So let's just say roughly 2-3 months for like this one that I have behind me. Before I start working, it's part of planning. I have to select the family of colors I'm using. So what I have there is a palette. I created different colors. Those colors, they are actually not just for the color, but I'm also looking out for their tones, their tonal value, their shades, and this is what helped me build my work. After getting my material, I have to wash them. I wash them. After washing them, I cut them into different colors, different tones, different shades, and arrange them. So in that way, it makes my work a little bit easier because I will know when I have my picture, I have what I'm working on, I know the shade, the tone, and the values. For art, it's not like, oh, because someone is recycling or because someone is drawing with pencil, I should do it. It doesn't work that way. It has to be an inbuilt something because it's easy for me to do this, you know, but it will be very difficult for someone else. You know, the simplest thing you will see as an artwork will be very difficult for someone else. So it has to be inbuilt. You know, for people that do recycling, it's not, they don't just do recycling because there is a need for recycling. They do recycling because it's part of them, because they have the spirit for it. You know, so I can't really tell anybody to go into recycling if it's not in them, because it's like they will just ruin their career. You know, so just in art, you do what works for you. You have to figure out your strengths. What is your strength? So that's, I think every young artist and everybody that's aspiring to be an artist should just focus on what seems to be their strength and develop it. I didn't start this today. I started doing collage right from secondary school. So you see, even when I went to Opobo Technique for my national diploma, it's actually among all the assignments that I was given then, that one, the one that I have to do with this arrangement of material, was like the one that stressed me more. That is because it's part of me. So, and I graduated, I'm doing this. I care about my environment because this stuff, they affect the environment, and I am part of the environment. So if the environment is harmful, definitely I'll be the victim. The kind of that difference is what I actually wanted. I wanted something to give me an identity. So when I was introduced to it, I saw it as a golden opportunity. Then I stretched it out to my environment by picking up the Dunlops, the flip-flops, and all that around my environment. Yeah. After graduating from Opobo Technique, I was posted here for my youth service. So I served here, and during my service, I was offered this space because I saw it. I saw the need that I have need for it. So they accepted that I should be using it. And even after my service, I think they saw how maybe I don't know, maybe it's my level of commitment maybe. So they offered me the space to do it. Life is in stages. I get to the apex of this building. There's no more ladder to climb. So I really don't want to go through the elevator. I want to go through the stairs. So just want to enjoy the process and see how I grow. So I just want to let the process speak.
And Green Angle returns in just a moment. Stay with us.
Illegal bushmeat is on sale in our cities, risking extinction and our health. We've become a centre for ivory and pangolin smuggling. So please report wildlife crime and say no to illegal bushmeat. And let's work together to win for Nigeria. Keep them wild, keep us safe.
Nearly 40% of food produced in Nigeria often go to waste, adding to the emissions causing climate change. But these food waste can be converted into compost, which can be used to grow vegetables at home.
About 8% of food waste contributes to the global carbon emissions, which causes climate change, a major concern which will see world leaders converge on Glasgow to take deep actions to save the planet for the next generation. However, some locals aren't quite sure of what to do with food waste.
I can put inside fridge, but if it's the one that's not good, I can bury it or throw it away.
I give it to pets. Like we have chicken in the house, so I give it to them, dogs, so they can eat it.
For common Nigeria, we throw it away. Yeah, but in some aspects, you can manufacture them. If it's decomposing, use it as a manure for your plants.
Environmental conservationist Temitope Okuno tells me just how food waste can improve food systems, promote healthy lifestyle, and protect the planet in a sustainable way.
Imagine thousands of estates start composting their food waste. Thousands of estates are mandated to make sure that their food waste does not end up in the dump site, and that they are mandated that the food waste are being composted so that they can also grow their food. Do you know what that is? We will no longer have that much methane gas being emitted, and then you find out that the dump site will just blow up one day. You know, it blows up like, oh, people set it on fire. Nobody set Olushosu on fire. Can we do so much more with food waste? Everybody eats every day. Everybody eats every day. And because we eat every day, we generate waste, food waste every day.
You can decide to grow your own food, shop in the open market, or patronize these vendors. Whatever it is, think of the value food waste adds in not just promoting a healthy lifestyle, but a healthier planet.
Wastewater management.
Speaking on the theme of the event, regulating urban sanitation services, wife of the Lagos State Governor emphasized the need for sustainable arrangement to regulate and manage the fecal sludge value chain, starting from collection, transportation, treatment and disposal, which according to her would yield both economic and environmental benefit to the state.
Lagos State government, it's one of its mandates to ensure that we have an enabling environment and ensure that we have, good waterway services, and the sludge has to be removed for the effective management of fecal sludge with a primary focus on safeguarding health of residents and protecting their environment. You're going to be surprised the rate at which you're going to have more lodging tanks, dislodging tanks out there, if they know that is what is happening. if they know that you can make more interlocking stones, and they know that the fertilizers can be made from this thing, you're going to see more people coming out. Now that's the type of drive we really want.
In his presentation on improving legal and regulatory performance, Vice-Chancellor, Rivers University, Professor Nlerum Okogule, mentioned the need for strong sanitation laws.
Looking at what we have done and what we have, both from the SDG and the African sanitation policy guidelines that we now have, it is the basis for us to think about getting a law that will properly regulate these activities relating to wastewater, relating to sanitation, and relating to access to water. It's very important. At one level, we need to talk about it at the national level.
Other speakers urged the authorities to pursue SDG Goal 6, clean water and sanitation, to prevent the 2.8 billion people globally postulated to be denied of safely managed sanitation by 2030. Project is part of the Trash for Cash initiative from the Lagos State Environmental Protection Agency, where residents get cash, food produce, health insurance and gas cylinder from the government in exchange for plastic wastes and abandoned electrical appliances. According to the wife of the Lagos State Governor, the project aims to encourage an attitudinal change and promote a shift from the use of wood and kerosene stoves to cleaner and more sustainable energy, which will in turn improve air quality in the state.
Lagos State as a coastal city is especially impacted by various human-based activities and a growing population. Sanwo Switch to Gas project is specifically targeted at ensuring emission from various cooking and other solid fossil fuels dependent processes are reduced and phased out.
On her part, General Manager of the Environmental Protection Agency pleaded with residents to cultivate the habit of reusing non-degradable plastics and adopt proper waste management practices.
We plan to go around the whole of Lagos State and put recyclers. If you go on the Lagos State Waste Management Agency's website, LOMA, they have a list of recyclers and their locations. Please take your single-use plastics to these recyclers in exchange for money and other benefits. And that way we will be practicing circular economy. Let us recycle. Let us keep our money, our wealth, our waste, turn it to wealth and keep it within our environment in Lagos State. We also keep the environment clean and protect our health and our generations to come. Health and environment clean.
We're talking about cleaner air, which is the focus of LASEPA. It's also our core focus as a company to promote, adoption of gas, and a lot of this has to do at the grassroots level, because the average person like you and I probably have gas that we're using in our homes, but for most of these people, they're using firewood, they're using kerosene, which is very hazardous to their health.
In the meantime, the state government says the initiative cuts across the 57 government and council areas in the state, which is already being implemented in some communities.
Cities, risking extinction and our health. We've become a centre for ivory and pangolin smuggling. So please report wildlife crime and say no to illegal bushmeat. And let's work together to win for Nigeria. Keep them wild, keep us safe.
And that's about it on the show. Thank you so much for watching. If you have comments or stories you'd like to share with us, you can send it to my Twitter handle at @EMokwariola_TVC. We'd love to hear from you. Until I come your way next time, remember, together we can build a sustainable world. I am Esther Mokwariola. See you next time.
Voted as the best TV station of the year.
TVC News breaks into the core of every event as they happen. Following all nationwide big and impactful stories, we'll tell the news from every perspective, covering every human angle. I am Veronica, bringing you the news you would want to watch.
Every week, Green Angle, in partnership with Wild Aid, will bring you a documentary series on environmental issues affecting Nigeria's amazing biodiversity, from climate change, air pollution, and wildlife conservation. We will be traveling across Nigeria to give you on-the-ground report of the issues affecting our environment. It airs every Saturday at 4:30 p.m. only on TVC News.
It's not your regular show. It's an online interactive session where we share my views on the everyday issues that cut across politics, security, health, current affairs, governance, and so much more. I am passionate about our country. I choose to support any conversation geared towards building a better Nigeria. I am Babajide Kolade Otitoju. Join me every Saturday on TVC News YouTube channel as I discuss Nigeria and the world at large on the show, Issues with Jide.
Information is power, information is security, information is knowledge. On Labor Lens, we believe that working people around the world have real questions of their own. They want to know how the world of work operates, what it means to the employer of labor, how policies affect workers in the workplace. On Labor Lens, I ensure we engage effectively the organized labor, organized private sector, and governments to get out of them information workers are in need of. I am Sharon Ijason, asking questions that make you get sense of the workplace.
Never miss a moment. Instant breaking news from all over the globe. Live streaming of your favorite programs delivered directly to you. Watch anytime from anywhere on your mobile or smart devices. Download the TVC News app today. Available on Google Play and Apple Store.
In addition to its core functions, the Central Bank of Nigeria has over the years performed some major developmental roles focused on all the key sectors of the economy, including financial, agricultural, and industrial sectors.
Beyond our intervention programs, we are also working to encourage banks and financial institutions to lend from their balance sheets in order to support the growth of critical sectors of the economy, such as agri, MSMEs, and the real estate sector.
Join me, Oluyemisi Dada, as I bring to you weekly news highlights, exclusive stories, in-depth analysis of the monetary and economic policies and intervention initiatives of the
It's the most visited state in Africa. As the fifth largest economy on the continent, covering Lagos and its government is no mean feat. It's a busy beat. We go beyond the cutting of tapes to traveling far into the deep.
I want to thank the Lagos State government for the healthcare facility.
To bring stories that cut across all spectrums.
A greater Lagos shall be ours.
Stories that define our collective well-being as Lagosians. I'm Adedoja Salam Adeniyi. I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
At TVC News, wherever the big news story is happening, we're geared up to break it. TVC News, first with breaking it.
Hello again, and thanks for joining us on TVC News this hour. We begin in Zamfara State, where the Funtua Inland Dry Port has been projected to be of immense benefits to the state, as well as in Sokoto and Kebbi State, as well as in neighboring countries like Niger Republic, Chad, Mali, and Burkina Faso. The Minister of Transportation, Muazu Sambo, gave this projection while performing the declaration of the 17th-year-old project. He says Katsina has been ranked 7th in the ease of doing business ahead of Kano, Lagos, Cross River, and Rivers States, adding that Katsina is only ranked 12th in micro, small, and medium enterprises by the World Bank. And on the part of the chairman of the Funtua Inland Dry Port, Umar Mutalab, who says that the port has met all requirements to serve the states of the Northwest region as well as in neighboring countries.
We quickly highlight the numerous benefits the port will bring to Katsina states, neighboring states of Sokoto, Zamfara, Sokoto, Kebbi, and neighboring countries of Niger, Chad, Mali, and Burkina Faso. The generation of new economic activities such as import/export, employment, revenue generation, transportation, banking and insurance, clearing and forwarding, etc.
The World Bank ranked Katsina State as the 7th in the ease of doing business ahead of Lagos, Kano Rivers, and Cross Rivers. The state also ranks 12th in micro, small, and medium enterprises. The state was ranked 17th in gross state product with an average per capita of $6,022. Major producer of other cereals and legumes, crops, and home to several manufacturing industries.
And the Coalition of Civil Society of Nigeria says half of residents in Enugu State lack access to essential water services. The group, under the Water Aid Niger and is a non-governmental organization, as well as the South Sahara Social Development Organization. These groups made their position known at a news conference in Enugu State. The coalition, which lamented the perennial water challenges in the state, called the attention of relevant stakeholders, as well as the 18 governorship candidates in the state, to the dire water challenges.
Research by Water Aid Nigeria shows that half of the state residents lack access water services. Well, this is true because you and I also have witnessed the outcry of masses in Enugu over time, issues of scarcity of water, especially dry season. Understanding these challenges,